Part 1: The Creepy Stalker. I found a note nailed to the tree on my front lawn today. I don't know how to describe it, so I'll just let you read it. I saw you today. It was your birthday. You didn't see me. You hardly ever do these days. Your skin looked healthy, and your eyes were the most beautiful I'd ever seen them. You've grown so much. I remember when you looked different. I remember the day I first met you. It was 4 years ago. I was sitting at my desk, head down, listening to the teacher call names for attendance. The teacher called a name I didn't recognize, and a stranger's voice answered behind me. Was there a new student? The teacher didn't pause, just kept calling names. I turned to where the voice came from. I saw you, pale and thin, with red eyes, sitting in a seat that should have been empty. Fireflies flickered around you, going through you like you were a mist. I thought you were a ghost. No one else seemed to notice you. Class after class passed and nothing happened. The bell rang for recess and everyone left except us. You stood up, pulled a chair next to you and looked at me. Well, you're slow today. Come on, ask your questions. I didn't run. I guess I was lonely. There was a chance you'd eat me, but there was also a chance someone wanted to talk to me. So I went along. I sat next to you and asked, "What are you?" You said you didn't know. You used to be a normal kid with parents and friends going to the same schools as me. Then one day you woke up like this, covered in fireflies, and no one could remember you. Not even your parents. You told me I'd notice you every day, think of you until recess, come to you, and forget everything after leaving the room. You've been alone for the last 3 years. I didn't believe you. I asked what reality prank show I was on. You asked me to continue my story from last time. It was a story I hadn't told anyone yet. Goosebumps prickled my skin. But I finished the story for you. You interrupted to ask about my mom's sickness. I hadn't told anyone about that, yet you knew. I had to go to my next class. You told me to leave. Your steadiness surprised me. You seemed used to being forgotten. That night, staring at your name on my arm, I wondered if I should cover it up to give you back your privacy. Then I heard a crash. My window was shattered, a rock on the floor. You were outside yelling about hanging out. You were bad at talking to people. Years without practice had made you rusty. For the next 2 years, we spent our free time together. You told me how you lived, staying in your old house, unnoticed by your parents. One night, I thought maybe you were part of my imagination. You spent the next month biting my ear to prove otherwise. I still have the scars. Your skin got worse and you rubbed your eyes raw. The signs were there, but we didn't notice. One winter morning, I woke up, dressed, and went to school. I didn't see your name on my arm. I felt like I had forgotten something important, but I couldn't remember what. During recess, I stayed at my desk, feeling like I was supposed to do something. Then I heard it. Subscribe for part 2.